Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back. I'm JSimLady and I've got some news to share with you today. Things are happening a little bit differently than normal. So, out of nowhere at around 10:30 this morning, some things started posting around on the various Sims like social pages, I guess. And the first thing that we got was this on the official Discord, which says tune in Thursday, September 4th at 10 a.m. my time for The Sims 4 Adventure Awaits reveal trailer. And then it has a link to YouTube where you get this page here. And on this page, it's like the sort of landing page for the premiere that's going to happen on the 4th type of deal. You know, like when there's a live stream or whatever pre-scheduled, there's a pre-page set up for it, I guess. On this screen, I am seeing it looks like a forest, and because of the watchtower in the background, I'm gonna assume this is some kind of national park type of thing. That watchtower is often used, or at least in the past historically has been used. I'm not sure if they're still used that way nowadays or not, but has been used by park rangers to keep an eye out for things like forest fires and stuff like that. It's like a park ranger station, basically. And so that's definitely giving me national forest vibes. I'm seeing palm trees here, which slightly bothers me. And I've seen some other images, and if you haven't seen them yet, just know that we are definitely in some kind of mountainous region similar to Granite Falls. I don't think there should be palm trees here. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm wrong about the location, and maybe there are palm trees in this type of location, but based on the other images I've seen, that's not typically the case. I don't know. Let's just get into it and see what all else we can see. I guess for me personally, I'm just tired of seeing palm trees in every other world. If it's not a subtropical or tropical region with palm trees, then it's a desert region that has some palm trees. So it's just a lot of palm trees. And this is coming from a girl that loves, loves palm trees. So it's just a bit much sometimes. But we do have a lake. We've got some kind of dirt trail or pathway here. I'm seeing mainly base game flowers, grasses, rocks, that kind of stuff. The only things new that I'm seeing are that watchtower in the background, which is probably scenery and not something you can actually get to or access. I'm seeing new signposts here on the left side of the screen that are like directing you where to go. And then the picnic table is likely base game, but on that picnic table, there is what appears to be a mesh butterfly cage, at least by the shape of it and stuff, and that's what it looks like to me, or some kind of mesh bug cage. We've got a cute new little bird hopping around on the ground there. And then, of course, the elephant in the picture, the giant archery target, nearly centered there with an arrow in it. There is also a little mini trailer, and we can go check that out right now and discuss what we see on that. Friendship awaits. Renewal awaits. Temptation awaits. Break away from the everyday. Adventure awaits. Okay, so let's kind of go over this little by little. In this shot, we've got a sim with an apple over their head. Scary, but okay, that's like an archery thing. If you are really good, you can shoot an apple off someone's head without harming them. I'm sure there are people that can do that, and I'm sure it's going to be hilarious to watch in The Sims. It personally makes me very nervous. But I see the archery target in the background, and this sim also looks like they might be wearing some new clothing here. And it also looks like some kind of new, possibly archway or gateway. Very, log wooden styled, much like Outdoor Retreat. And then we have another sim here with a bow and arrow. Presumably, the sim is about to shoot the apple off the other sim's head. Again, makes me incredibly nervous. And it's a friendship awaits. She is wearing potentially some new bracelets and a new outfit as well. And maybe this is some kind of hobby, camp sort of, because it looks like we're at some kind of campground, obviously. National park. I guess it wouldn't necessarily have to be a campground, but there's definitely some kind of archery thing going on here, and so they are making friends, I guess. She looks pretty happy here, so I'm gonna assume she hit the apple and not the other sim. I'm not seeing too much in the background. There's a lot of trees. It's very foresty. Definitely some kind of park of some sort. Then we have this, and it's on a lake, over a lake. There's some kind of balcony here. The stationary bikes are the new thing here, obviously, but I love checking out the world. I mean, what else can you say about stationary bikes? They're another piece of exercise equipment, right? It does kind of look like the sim is leading a class, though. Doesn't it look that way? So maybe we can lead exercise classes now? That'd be really fun if we could add those to regular gyms. And maybe that is what's gonna happen. I don't know. I'm just speculating here. I really don't know any information about this, but it does look like this sim is potentially leading a class. Now, it could just be set up this way for the trailer here, but it would be awesome if we could have gyms where there are actual classes led by other sims. That would be fantastic. As for the world, if you look in the background, you can see the peaks of mountains, but they're not super high up, and yet they're relatively close. And then we've got this huge rock cliff here, which makes me feel like we're higher up in the mountains, and yet there's just palm trees everywhere. I don't know of a mountainous area like this that would have palm trees in it, but maybe you can correct me down in the comments. And it says renewal awaits, so I'm getting spa vibes from this, potentially, but maybe exercise focused rather than just being pampered and getting your nails done and stuff. I do see a fun little dock down there, and it looks potentially like an area where you can fish or eat or something of that nature. So that's pretty fun looking too. And then we have this one, Temptation Awaits, and woohoo in open water. I mean, they have to add new woohoo spots almost every time at this point. The community expects it. I was not expecting it to be in open water, though, and hopefully it's added to other areas where Sims can swim in open water and not just in this one single world. That would be highly, highly disappointing if it was just in this one single world. I am all about pack crossplay and game cohesion. And when they open something like this up in one world, or even just two worlds, but like the majority of the game doesn't have it available in it, it feels weird, disjointed, non-cohesive, and that really bothers me like a lot. But yes, we are going to get woohoo in open water, at least in some spots. Now, this one is interesting because it could be tied to that earlier exercise one because we're seeing the dock here. However, I'm not seeing that patio umbrella anywhere here. It's hard to know for sure if there are going to be multiple dock areas. If you look, we have this water area here, and then way in the background behind the houses, you can see another peak of water area there. So it's likely that we have a couple of different dock areas. That could be fun and interesting. This looks like it almost appears to be a build, but at the same time, maybe some kind of rabbit hole where you just pick up food or something. I don't know. From this image, it's really hard to tell, and there doesn't appear to be a lot of spaces to sit on this particular dock. So it could all very well be neighborhood decoration, but also it's giving built vibes. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We do have this concrete pier thing here as well. Looks like maybe you can sit on a park bench, but is this also down here in this corner maybe a easel, not canvas, sorry, easel potentially. But what's most interesting about this picture is the Sims in the water in kayaks. That's definitely something new and different, and that could be really, really exciting. And then we just have this scene. I can't tell if those are birds or bugs or butterflies in the background. To me, they almost move like a butterflies, but they're pretty high up there. So maybe they're birds? I don't know. You let me know. Obviously, archery is going to play a big role in this pack in some way, shape, or form. So, yeah, adventure awaits. I am deeply, deeply interested. I wonder if there is any other information out there available to us yet. Okay, well, that appears to be it for now. There is no roadmap, which is odd. I've been waiting, I've been looking, but I'm not seeing any other information yet. So if there is more information posted later today, after I've already finished and uploaded this, I will do another video about it tomorrow. Perhaps we'll get this season's roadmap tomorrow, or maybe they'll wait until after the gameplay trailer to reveal the roadmap for the season. So that'll be the 4th. I'm just not sure, but I will definitely be back on the 4th so we can check out the gameplay trailer together. I am kind of excited about this a little bit. I hope it doesn't turn into a businesses and hobbies situation where we have retail, but it's weird and it's only from the ownership point of view that it's really truly playable. The customer point of view, it doesn't work right. It's just not fully baked, you know what I mean? And so I hope this doesn't end up like that because, as you can obviously tell, we are revisiting old ideas in new ways. So first we had businesses and hobbies, which revisited retail shops and things from Get to Work. And we have Apothecary in the Fairies pack, Enchanted by Nature, which revisits herbalism from Outdoor Retreat. This to me feels kind of Outdoor Retreat-ish as well, vaguely. I'm not seeing campgrounds, I'm not seeing camping, I'm not seeing rental cabins or anything like that. So it's also giving spa vibes. So maybe it's some kind of like, I don't know, day spa meets day camp meets, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything yet, to be honest, but it does feel less about going camping and more about new, almost like new community type lots to hang out on. Oh, maybe the gym thing is like spa meets gym. You know what I mean? And you can have gym classes and do spa stuff all on the same lot type of thing. I don't know. The New World is definitely a foresty kind of place, and there's like probably a national park, national forest type lot there. But so far, I'm not seeing anything that specifically indicates camping. So it's maybe not, or maybe is. We'll have to wait and find out. Taking that part of outdoor retreat, but it's certainly taking the outdoorsy. We saw that bug mesh cage thing, so it's maybe revisiting bug catching of some kind, and then new outdoor activities like kayaking and archery. So that could be interesting. Not a direct takeaway from outdoor retreat, but sort of building onto it, if that makes sense. I don't know. These are just my thoughts and speculations based on just that tiny little bit we saw right there. I am definitely excited to see what the gameplay trailer. Is it a gameplay trailer? Let me check and make sure I've got that right. No, it's the reveal trailer. Okay, I don't know where my brain was at, but it's the reveal trailer. So it's not going to be as in depth. It's going to lightly touch on several things from the new pack, but it will still give us a little bit of a better idea of what's going on here and what all is being like revisited from old packs. So I'm very, very excited to see that and see where this is all going. So you'll definitely have to come back on Thursday for that. Until then, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you're enjoying my channel. If you are, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm at 783. I can't even believe it. 783? You don't know how much I appreciate all of you, really and truly. And I would love, love, love to hit 800 by the end of this year. Can you help me out with that? Thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.